Today I will show you how my grandmother and my mother they were baking sourdough bread. It's the most simple recipe, without using a Dutch oven or any other equipment. I start by feeding my sourdough starter around 2 p.m. and I leave it to rise until it doubles in size. At a room temperature of 24 degrees Celsius, my starter takes about 6 hours to double in size. Around 9 p.m. my starter is all bubbly and ready to use. I start by adding the water in the bowl, and over the water I will add the sourdough starter, which has to float on top of the water so we know it's ready to use. I mix it very well and then I add the salt. After the salt I will add half of the flour, and using a wooden spoon I will start mixing it until all the flour is incorporated. Then I will add the rest of the flour, and using my hands I will start kneading the dough. I will knead the dough until it starts coming together. There is no more dry flour and it's easy to form a ball with it. I will cover it with a tea towel and I will leave it for 20 minutes to rest. After 20 minutes I will start doing my first round of stretch and fold. In total we will do 3 rounds of stretch and fold every 20 minutes. This is our first round. You can see now that the dough is more elastic and much more easy to work with. I'm going around the bowl and I'm stretching and folding each side until the dough forms a ball. After I'm done stretching, I will cover it again with a tea towel and leave it for another 20 minutes to rest. After 20 minutes, I will start my second round of stretch and folds. I'll repeat the same procedure as previous time. After I'm done, I will leave it for another 20 minutes to rest, and then I will start my third round and the last one of stretch and folds. After the third round is done, I will cover the dough with a tea towel and leave it for bulk fermentation. This might take about 6 hours. I left my dough overnight, which was about 7 hours at 24 degrees Celsius. And we can see that the dough is almost tripled in size and it's ready to use. I transfer my dough on a floured surface. Start forming a sheet which is about 3 centimeters thick. Dividing the sheet in 2 pieces because I will bake 2 loaves of bread. If you are baking only one bread, you don't need to divide it in 2 pieces. I will start folding the sheet side over side to form a ball of dough from it. After I form the ball, I will cover it with a tea towel and leave it for 20 minutes to rest. After 20 minutes, I will take a kitchen bowl and I will cover it with a tea towel. Then I will dust it very well with flour. Now I will start forming the bread. First, I will pull the sides to form a sheet, and then I will fold the sides on top of each other, rolling it to form a ball of dough. I will transfer it in the bowl which we already prepared. I will cover it with the sides of the tea towel and leave it to rest for about 35 minutes. Now the bread is ready to bake. I will remove the excess flour and transfer it on a baking tray. I will score it using a knife and I will bake it at 250 degrees Celsius in a preheated oven for about 50 minutes. When the bread is ready, I will transfer it on a cooling rack to cool completely and then I will cut it. Thanks for watching. I hope the recipe was useful for you.